Yeah. Jim, I think that you did. What's going on? Just waiting here a little bit, just getting some things set up. Make sure all that the audio's on this time. Can you hear me all right there, Jeff? What's up, Mel? Jeff Clem? Jeff Crony? You know, I never even checked. Is it Crony or Crone? I should know that. Jim Zeller, what's up? Tom Albright, what's up? Laura, what's up? Welcome. Hey, Landon. Hey, what's up? What's up, Don? Thanks, man. Last night was super fun. I'm continually surprised by just, I don't know, how fun streaming actually is. Jim, how's everything going with, oh, you're not at airport anymore. Ah, Crone. Crone, got it. Like Crohn's. My brother's got that. Down there, the best in the biz. I tell you what, I absolutely love those guys. So I was messing around today with a bunch of different stuff. Guardian, how's that? Morning, Kieran. How's Australia? Raph, what's going on, buddy? All right, well, people are joining stuff. I'm gonna play a tune that I've been messing around with. Mel, don't worry, Odie will come back. But kind of tonight, I'm gonna keep me employed. Well, thanks, Jim. But tonight, I'm gonna hop back and forth from playing some tunes, but then also, if there's any musicians out there that are messing around with streaming, it seems like kind of we all are right now. But I've been geeking out on this stuff over the past week or so. So I figured tonight we can do in between songs. If there's any questions, just dump them in the chat, and then we can talk through how I kind of set some of these things up. Or if anyone else is just curious, it's pretty cool. Also, if anyone has suggestions, always trying to improve all of this stuff. So I'm going to do kind of a corny thing today. I've been messing around with hotkeys just to get things moving faster. So this is going to be my talking mic, and that's going to be my singing mic. So we'll see. Ralph, it gets warm in here, man. Ralph, I took your suggestion, though. I plugged this into my Venue DI. I think I got a little warmer tone on that guitar. Nothing breaks like a heart. Practice enough to know no one's gonna come round and save your soul. You shared a bed, it's just a place to rest your head. No one really cares for that anymore. And I don't believe I'll ever don't believe I'll ever believe. You headed south, the sun shining Florida sand. Pass my story out with a second hand. I said my piece, buried in Ohio clay. Down beside the bones I tucked away. And I don't believe I'll ever believe. And I don't believe I'll ever believe. I don't believe I'll ever believe, and I don't believe I'll ever believe. Drink your water from a bottle by the road, cracking lips so they ain't a preaching anymore. No one gives a damn, you're running towards the door, and I don't believe in us anymore, and I don't believe in us anymore. A little bit different. How's that coming through? How's that audio? Would you change anything? Where my audio files at? Austin Walking Kane, what's up, man? You know, we've never hung out, but I check all the stuff that you do out, and it's awesome. You got the coolest blues voice, and your guitar playing, man, it's killer. We need to hang out sometime after this is over. I didn't realize how much I appreciate the scene until I don't have the option. Oh, Gerdian, yeah, my mom's a big fan. She's awesome. I don't know if I'd say number one fan, but she's a very supportive mother, and I appreciate it a lot. Kieran, I will think about that star wipe transition. But I was messing around with it today. I don't know why I didn't do it before, but just the hotkeys so that I can just go to stuff fast. I don't know. Tom, thanks, brother. So again, if anybody's got questions on how to stream and stuff, drop them in the comments. I don't know everything, but the stuff that I've been doing has been fun, and I'm constantly trying to improve. So we can learn some things together. Perfect. Thanks, Kieran. Little stuff like that, it really does help. How's everybody doing today? It's another one where we're all stuck home. Katie, what's going on? Welcome. See you, Raph. Thanks for joining, buddy. This is about a guy who's pretty sad, but he hides behind his silly songs. So, hi story, I'm not really moving the cameras while I'm live, but I can quickly hit a hotkey over here. So my keyboard's right here, and then I can just slam the space bar and then go back to it. So stuff like that. Matt Dunkelberger's in the house. Sarah Neff, you sweetheart. This one goes out to Sarah Neff. I actually, this is not really a happy song. I don't know if you want that one. And then off camera that you can't see, I got my bass, my old suitcase. He sings a silly song, and he quickly goes to hiding. Words can't smell liquor, clanging to his breath. They don't know the difference from a bedroom or an alley. Singing silly songs is when he feels the best. Stories about sunshine where their warm is drooping their shoulders, heavy from the burdens hidden just below. Claims the clouds are parting, so he gazes into heaven, hopes the pearly gates sits somewhere down his road. Wishes he was better, he cries and he's alone. Head feels empty, his heart feels wrong. He sits and thinks of dying, but a single light clicks on. We're shaking and he writes a silly song. Walks down by the gravel lot a mile from his house. Locks away the walking, sobers up his mind. Closes all the doors so the space don't seem so empty. Turns the pictures towards the wall, he can't look 'em in the eyes. He wishes he was better, he cries and he's alone. Head feels empty, heart feels wrong. He sits, thinks of dying, but a single light clicks on. We're shaking hands, he writes a silly song. What's up, Cindy? What's up, Angie? Thank you so much. Folks, check out Angie Hayes. She's another local songwriter. Blows my mind. Another show is over, and he takes his crumpled 20s. Enough to convince the bottle to come along. Shakes the hands of couples who listen with one eye open. All they wanted was another silly song. Wishes he was better, he cries and he's alone. Heart feels empty, his head feels wrong. He sits and thinks of dying, but a single light clicks on. We're shaking hands, he writes. Barks worse than its bite, might sleep through the night. We're shaking hands, he writes a silly song. All right. That's actually one I'm messing around with a recording with Hey Monet, the Monet brothers in Canal Fulton. So thanks, Angie. Virginia, what's up? Partner Ben. I went on a hike a couple of weekends ago, and yeah, Virginia's granddaughter decided that my name was Partner Ben. Jason, welcome. Mary, welcome. Hope everyone's doing all right today. I'm going to ask that every time because it's going to be different every time. It's it's just crazy. I just can't get over it. I keep saying it's crazy, but it's nuts. Check this out, boom. And then we flip over here. So I wanted to talk a little bit because some local musicians and stuff have been reaching out about streaming, and I had this idea that if all the musicians in Akron can get streaming on a level that's just like next level, then we can kind of become, excuse me, I'm burping. We can kind of become like the new music scene, because right now it's so unusual. It's like all musicians are at an equal level all across the world because we can't go anyway. We can't go to gigs. It doesn't matter if you used to play at a bar. It doesn't matter if you used to play in a stadium. We're all stuck in homes. So it's kind of an interesting leveler. I don't know if that's a silver lining or not, but personally, I know. Like, for instance, I mean, you just look at the people that are joining this chat. I mean, you got Angie, you got Matt. I saw Tom up there. I mean, you got musicians in the area that I think are every bit as good as the people that you hear touring all over the place, big stadiums or radio. So streaming now, we can basically get to anyone in the world. It's pretty cool. I mean, Raf, he was here. That you're from Italy, right, Raf? And Kieran's in Australia. It's a pretty neat thing. Anyway, if anyone has any questions about streaming, what gear I'm using, the setup, any programs, just drop them right here in the chat. I'll see them no matter where you're watching this from. That's one thing I use. I use a thing called restream.io. So if anyone's streaming stuff and they haven't checked that out yet, I definitely recommend it. It's a way that you can, it's called multi-streaming, so you can push it out to a bunch of different platforms. And there's some other things that you can do, like analytics and stuff. I was geeking out over those, but it's pretty neat. So what's everyone else using? Better music right in our backyard? I totally agree, Ralph. It's nuts. What's up, Wendy? Karen, what's up? Thank you, man. Or I'm not sure if you're a lady or a fella. I don't know if you said, but I know it's you and your daughter. So welcome so much, and thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad that you like hearing what I use. I think that again, none of this stuff should be. Oh, that's how I think about music in general. I don't think it should be competitive in the slightest. I mean, if if you work hard and if you practice, then you get better opportunities. It has nothing to do with anything. It has nothing to do with, doing it at the expense of somebody else. So I think sharing our gear, sharing our setups, sharing our methods that we find work for us, I think that's fair, and it only makes our community as a whole better. So I'm glad that you like to hear that. What's up, Jason? Annie? Kelly? Annie, Pastor, what's going on? Blast from the past. We got a high school buddy here. I've been back home for a while. Not going to be for a while now. I'll play another song, but a couple things. Again, drop any questions that you have in the chat about what I'm using. I'm really, really kind of getting passionate about all of this stuff, and it's just kind of exciting to share with people that want to do it, so it's sweet. Also, I'm on a PC, if anyone's curious, and I use Streamlabs OBS, but there's OBS for Annie, yo. But there's also OBS that'll work on pretty much anything, so like Mac and stuff. I'm a little partial to Streamlabs, but if I didn't have a PC, then I would totally use just OBS. There's a lot of the features crossover. There's not a huge difference, but... All right. Go back over here to this one. You hit my hotkey. Boom. I don't know if that'll get old. I'm not sure. Annie, I appreciate it. It's, I'm probably a lot different now than I was in high school, I think. I think that's a good thing. Michelle, welcome. It's always nice to see you pop in. I think I'm actually going to sing a Gregory Alan Azakov tune. I'm not sure if that's the key I want to do. Hi, Story. Yeah, you should do that. It's actually kind of what I am doing when I can have people over. So... Dawn, the sound that I get, I actually am not using it from my camera. I'm using my board. I have an Allen and Heath board and then a USB out, so I can shoot that right to my computer, and then with OBS I can pull it all together. Rich, you got a good eye, my friend. He knows. Movable feast, what I wouldn't do for some of your food right now. Phil, what's up, my brother? That's not that obvious. So to sync with OBS and Restream, all these things use what's called a stream key. So when you start streaming in a broadcasting software like OBS, it takes that stream key and then it basically speaks to Restream. So when you're on Restream, on the home page, you can see, or on the dashboard, off to the right below the screen, there'll be something called stream key. And you can renew that stream key if you think it's been compromised, but then you just copy that. You go into OBS settings, and there's a place where you can then hit your stream key, and then you can just drop it right in there. And if any of that stuff's tricky, because there's so many settings and stuff. If you can't find it on YouTube or in a video like that, just let me know in the evenings or weekends and stuff while I'm not, busy doing phone calls and stuff. I'm happy to hop on and do a screen share and kind of show you how to do any of that stuff. I've got a personal Zoom account that I can screen share, whatever's easiest. I can't remember where I normally put the capo on this, so this might be a little too high. What's up, DJ? This house, she's hoarding secrets. Got my change behind the bed. In a coffee can, throw my nickels in, just in case I have to leave. And I will go if you ask me to. I will stay if you dare. If I go, I'm going shameless. I let my hunger take me there. This house, she's quite the talker. Creaks and moans, she keeps me up. In the photograph, no, I'm a liar. They just laugh to burn her down. I will go if you ask me to. I will stay if you dare. And if I go, I'm going on fire. I let my anger take me there. Shingles, man, they're shaking. Back doors burning through. This house, she's quite the keeper. Quite the keeper. You. And I will go if you ask me to. I will stay if you dare. And if I go, I'm going crazy. Then my darling, take me there. And if I go, I'm going crazy. I let my darling take me there. Angie, that one's called, it's called If I Go, I'm Going. It's by Gregory Alan Isaacoff. It's like one of my favorite songs that he does. Katie, thanks. Richard, Mel, look at that. Bringing people together. Weird that I called you Richard, right? I work with Rich, so it feels weird. Bethany, I saw you sneak in there. I miss you so much. I hope you're doing good. Give Dan a big hug for me. Never mind, an air hug, actually. Right? Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know. At some point in this night, Allison may join in. I don't know if Allison's already in here, but I'm about to play the Cat song. It's called Looking Towards, but she calls it Cat song. So, Richard, you got a problem, man? Bethany, I miss my friends. Thanks, Will. You've got that sweat up on your brow. You've got that set up on your brow. Just keep climbing and you won't come down. Branches bare, sensory leaves are on the ground, and you've got that sweat up on your brow. You're chasing every light you ever saw. You're chasing every light you ever saw. In the darkness, hell, you always feel too small, but come the morning, you will not care at all. You're chasing every light you ever saw. I know the dogs are barking at your heels. They chase you over rocks and streams and fields. Always felt the need to reach right here. Kinda biff that intro tonight. I know the dogs are barking at your heels. They chase you over rocks and streams and fields. Always felt the need to reach right here. You say that time moves too slow. You say that time it moves too slow. Pocket full of years, early's got you feeling old. Faces fade to memory when they got nowhere to go. And you say that time moves too slow. I know the dogs are barking at your heels. They chase you over rocks and streams and fields. Always felt the need to reach right here. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you sound. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you sound. I'll keep you safe. You lost the dream that you're looking towards. You lost the dream that you're looking towards. Page note with your back against the door. Falling short of legends came before. You lost the dream that you're looking towards. I know the dogs are barking at your heels. They chase you over rocks and streams and fields. Always felt the need to reach right here. I know the dogs are barking at your heels. They chase you over rocks and streams and fields. Always felt the need to reach right here. Yes, you always felt the need to reach right here. Yes, you always felt the need to reach right. Ooh, all right. Bethany, it is kind of backfiring a little bit, is it? After I said it, I was like, oh, I am sad too. Jim, what's up, man? Man, so Jim Cormanic, who just joined in, he rips on fiddle. Or not fiddle, I'm sorry. I was thinking about something different. Harmonica. Man, he's just a crazy, crazy good harmonica player. It's so cool. Carly, thank you. Lori, thank you. Hi, Story, thank you. Hi, Story, it seems weird to call you that, but. Jim, I appreciate you, buddy. Brittany Chase just joined. What's up, Brittany? This is another friend from high school. I love you. I hope you're doing all right. Jason, I love you too, man. David Sullivan. David Sullivan is one of my dearest friends and confidants. I talk to him so much when things are really getting me down. Hey, Richard. How's it going? Hey, I also talk to David when things are going well, too, just so you know. He just always provides such good perspective. You guys should, if you guys have any questions or if you're not sure about the meaning of life, you should just drop them in right now to Mr. David Sullivan, and he's going to be able to just tell you everything that you need to know. I might try something new. Live. What's up? Richard, that's an excellent question, what kind of mic clip that is. This is actually proprietary, but it's called what you call in the business a butterfly clip. It's actually my favorite kind. It can be somewhat delicate, but it can quickly fit any sort of microphone. I think you'd really appreciate it. Oh, got it. What's up, Aaron? Now I know. It just pops up as Hi Story, so I didn't know. Ned, what's going on, you bread making fiend? Ned's been making pictures, well, he's not been making pictures, I guess. Technically, he's been taking pictures of the bread and stuff that you've been making. How's that been going? You got a favorite? My mom used to make, or she still does, like an oatmeal bread. I love it so much. This is a brand new one here. I just wrote this, I think, last week. Hey, my cousin Amelia just joined. What's up, Amelia Gage? Are you stuck out in Pittsburgh? Hopefully everything's good out there. Ooh, Ned, rye sourdough. That sounds amazing. You're my forbidden fruit. I cannot take a bite of you till something sweeter comes my way. A poison on my lips, my favorite drink. I can't take a sip till all that's wicked's washed away. Birdie, this I know, but there might be something left to go. The garden's wild this time of year. Wrapped tight round that tree, bearing for the irony, whisper enough to draw me near. Oh, you're a sinner. It's pretty high. You turn the lights down low, harder for me to find a note, and I slither closer to my side. A fire in your eyes, it's your nature justified. off. I forgot the last verse there. A fire in your eyes a fire in your eyes, burning hot, you can't deny. It's your nature justified. Oh, oh, you're a sinner. Oh, oh, and I'm one, two. I need a taste. I need a taste of my forbidden fruit. I need a taste. I need a taste of my forbidden fruit. I need a taste. I need a taste of my forbidden fruit. I need a taste. I need a taste of my forbidden fruit. Almost lost it there at the end. Ooh. We'll get it. We'll get it. Angie, thank you so much. I've been practicing as much as I can. Wendy, I appreciate that. Brett, welcome. Alicia, welcome. Bethany, you hear any harmonies in there? I bet you could find some. Bet you and Dan could. Vicky, thank you so much. So I'm gonna. Boom. I'm holding you to that, Bethany. So again, I'm kind of back and forth. I'm playing some tunes tonight, of course, but I can't even talk, David. Probably because I'm drinking too much. I normally go with a bullet bourbon. Actually, this was the last bit of a bottle that Taylor Lamborn, a fantastic musician from Cleveland, Ohio, she brought over, and this is the last of that sweet nectar. So bourbon, scotch, tequila, those are probably my favorite. I like gin too. I don't know. I've been messing around with some things. Have you? Anyone out there have you been experimenting with maybe some cocktails, or is anyone here any good at it as mixologist? Ned, I don't know if you really want to hear me play mandolin. I'm not that good. And Dave, to that point, actually, Bethany and I have this big album that we've been working on. It's going to be coming out anytime now, right, Bethany? I did stop over their apartment not too long ago, and Dan made, we had pierogies and pork chops. It was fantastic. And then we jammed a little bit, and they sang with us. Man, they're so good. We'll sing for booze. You're right, Dave. Very right. Scotch, single malt straight up. Wendy, all right. Ryan Ginger, highball. Nice. Jameson and Air, my man. Bethany, that'd be sweet to record some stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Drinking a Screwball and orange juice, yeah. I almost said Orange J. I'm not sure. Pancake breakfast. So there's this pancake breakfast back home that I think is out of this world, and got canceled. Pretty bummed about that. I would say out of all the things that Corona has canceled, that's in my top 3, that pancake breakfast. Beer and wine, Ned. Ain't nothing wrong with beer and wine. Angela, bourbon neat, like it. And Aaron, I was actually curious, Screwball, what that was. Peanut butter liquor, that sounds delicious. Tom, you want the real star, huh? Wait for it. Come on, man. Lay down. he's trying to come up on my lap. Mango White Claw. Zima, Jordan. I know that you're full of shit with a Zima. Captain Morgan Private Stock. That sounds delicious. Old Granddad and Fernet. Will, I'm actually not sure if I've ever had that. Sounds pretty good. And Kieran, maybe sometime I'll do a private djembe solo. It's such a romantic instrument, you know? It's that drum in the corner for anyone that's curious. And it's you can't just be throwing around djembe solos. Dan, what's up, man? See you just joined. Mickey, so before I play another song, again, anyone that's out there streaming, if you guys have any questions about how to set stuff up or are curious how I am setting up all this stuff, by no means do I know everything. I probably don't even know 10% of what you're supposed to know. But I'm trying to learn as much as I can and then share that with anyone that's curious. So if you have any questions about what I'm using, I'm more than happy to talk through any of those things. Or even if you want to take them offline and you want to talk one-on-one, I'm happy to help. But you can drop those questions right in here and then I'll answer them. You don't like that British flag? I stole that from my sister, Aaron. Equipment list in the description. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Richard. Ned, yeah, I am using OBS. I'm actually using Streamlabs OBS, which I should differentiate because it's just a little bit different than the OBS that's available on an Apple machine. Streamlabs OBS is unfortunately only available on PC, but I'm a little partial to it. But you can pretty much do the same stuff with everything. David, that's a pretty hardcore way to travel, my brother. Pretty hardcore. How you like that? There we go. Yeah, Ned, in my opinion, if you do have a PC, Streamlabs OBS just works. It just works a little bit nicer. There's also some built-in things, widgets, overlays, and stuff. That's just it's just a touch easier to use. But you can do the same stuff with both. This one here, this next song is called Georgia. So while I'm playing this song, folks, keep dropping in what you're drinking. It's giving me some ideas. I think it's essential. It's essential travel to go out to a liquor store. I'm pretty sure that's right. Maybe I'll make a run tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'm definitely going to a Square Scullery there in Highland Square. Getting some ramen. But anyway, this song, it's called Georgia, but it was inspired by Canton, Ohio. There was a bartender, and I'm going to switch my angle. Check this out. There was a bartender out there, and he was pretty drunk and telling me his life story. Normally it's the other way around, I think, but everyone thought he was going to move to Georgia, and because he got his heart broken, this and that. But instead he moved to sweet, sweet Canton, Ohio. Ned, I would love to geek out on the sound and camera gear. I'm constantly tweaking it. I have some other things on the way, so this stream hopefully will keep getting better and better, and I can keep helping people. I'm not sure where Odie is. Tom, I'm sorry. I think Odie's being a little antisocial tonight. And Bethany, quarantining is genius. I'm heading back to Georgia with my tail between my legs. Pockets they are empty as my mind. I couldn't find a thought, and a thought couldn't find me. Crying in the dark, wishing I could sleep, and I'm heading back, my head hung in defeat. Comfort me, say Jesus, someone hold me in their arms. I'm on the side of the road, kicking stones at a passing cars, and I do not have a cup, and I surely have no bread. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I'm in the Georgia instead. Thank yous are in order. Everyone I met ever gave a moment of their time. But anger takes me over, and I haven't simmered yet, or whispered even one word. Let you know I must admit I'm heading back and I'm carrying that debt. Comfort me, say Jesus, someone hold me in their arms. I'm on the side of the road, kicking stones at passing cars, and I do not have a cup, and I surely have no bread. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I'm in the Georgia instead. Add me to your prayer list, send me up to heaven high. I gave up on trying, 'cause it failed me every time. Yeah, I feel others passing me and I flash a bitter smile. Do not care if they win or lose. Oh, fall down on the ground, I look the other way. Makes me sick that I find comfort in their pain. And I'm heading back, my hands are clear the stain. Comfort me, say Jesus, someone hold me in their arms. I'm on the side of the road, kicking stones at passing cars, and I do not have a cup, and I surely have no bed. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I'm in the Georgia instead. I think I'm going to get out maybe a harmonica or two. Ted, what's going on? Yeah, that's true. Tomorrow at 2:30 at on Terrapin Media's Facebook page, and I'll share some stuff out. I'm going to be kind of chatting with David Sullivan on some streaming things, and yeah, Phil Anderson, who's another local musician. He's an incredible songwriter and piano player, jazz musician, just through and through. We're all just going to sort of talk about what we're doing, maybe some best practices, tips, and stuff for people. Again, I wouldn't call any of us experts, but we're just trying to roll with the punches that we're currently being given, and just help people as much as we can. Let's see. I haven't played this one for a minute. That's my mom. Mama Odie. Things got rough around here. I had to cook and eat them. I know it's you they don't want me to know. It's you they don't want me. We've gone away today, that's much too far away for us to be. told you it was a while since I've done this one. We've gone away today, that's much too far away for us to be. Let's see, I think I got it. No more goodbying, sail into the sea. The same song's been crying in your life-filled history. With them changing wings, the sailor's grin as they hang the snow-white sheet. With the boat you're on, it won't be long, back sails on every fleet. The same song's been crying in your life-filled history. No more goodbying as you sail into the sea. When you're taking water on, oh no, no, don't wait into the storm. Comes between you and just a solid gold. They'll see how well that silver tongue performs. Oh, they'll see how well that silver tongue performs. You tell them it's you and I, and you hold the reason why behind your teeth. With that poison smile, it takes a while for their blood to set them free. The same song's been crying, your life-filled history. No more goodbying, 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 oh, no more goodbying, oh. As you sail into the sea. All right. Hey, thanks, Dan. So, maybe I won't say your last name. Maybe there's a reason that you put Daniel Tyler. But one of my earliest memories of ever touching a guitar was actually at your house. So Dan is a great guitar player, and he had a guitar, he had drums, he had all these instruments. It was so cool. So I remember jamming over there in high school. It was awesome. Jim, thank you so much. And don't worry, Mom, Ralph, Odie's fine. I think because the door's open a little bit, he's chilling on the couch. He sits on the top of the couch and just looks out the window and barks at anything that moves. Marge, what's going up? Mike, hey, tell Layla I said hello. I hope guitar's going well. She said she was practicing. Hey, thanks, Ned. I love me some harmonica. Ain't no doubt about that. Let's see. This is a newer song, but I think it has harmonica on it. Crazy thing. So sometimes when I go to new places, I grab a harmonica and then I write with a little engraver thing on the bottom. This, no lie, is a harmonica that I got in Barcelona, Spain in 2018. That's super cool. Aaron, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'll just keep doing it. You'll get better. Beyond being broken, you got me where you wanted with that water in your hands. These cracking lips, haven't had a drop to drink in weeks. Stories you gave me to wrapped out in memory are fading. How will I know my place is well beneath your feet? Don't try to save me, 'cause your conscience finally finds its name. Paid my way with broken hearts tonight. Take these strangers and clip its dirty wings. Time says it, there's no reason to fly from here. They say it won't hurt and you won't remember things. They say it won't hurt and you won't remember things. That fine wine they bottle, send out in the name of Jesus. Pays her with the ransom they hid behind their teeth. I beg to brush off heavy dust before I get moving. Took my house, you took my bed, you left me dirt to sleep. Don't try to save me, 'cause your conscience finally finds its name. Pave my way with broken hearts tonight. Take this angel and clip its dirty wings. Time says it, there's no reason to fly from here. They say it won't hurt and you won't remember things. They say it won't hurt and you won't remember things. They say it won't hurt and you won't remember things. All right. Rolling over here. Ow, thanks, man. So nice to hear from you. I wish it was on different terms, but it's all right. Megan, I appreciate that very much. Virginia, T. Cool. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but oh, thanks. Well, thank you so much. So I'm keeping this channel running, even through all of this. I'm considering this a pretty essential service, just as far as just getting music out there for people to listen to. Things are crazy, but I know tomorrow night Ray Flanagan is going grocery shopping, which is an essential need, and then he just has to swing by here real fast on his way home. So Ray Flanagan will be here around 8 o'clock. So we're going to do some live streaming with him. We're going to keep our distance, but he's just a fantastic musician, and we're gonna get him on these cameras. Cameras can't get corona, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you like what you hear, I really appreciate it. The way that you can help more than anything is just spreading the word. So when one of these videos pop up, if you just share it on your Facebook page or Twitter or whatever, I've got it streamed to a bunch of places. So that really does help, especially when we get some musicians in here that are full-time. They completely had their world just turned upside down. It's really nuts. Ned, we definitely will. Everyone has to bring their own mics. That's rule number one. And I'll wipe some stuff down. I actually have a whole bottle, a whole big jug of bleach down in my basement that I didn't even know about. What's that worth? That's got to be worth like $400-500 right now. Highest bidder. What do we got? But I think I'll do a couple more tunes if you guys want to hear it. Also, if there's any other questions about streaming, the gear I'm using, anything, just drop that in the channel. Also, feel free to send me a private message. I've been getting a few of those while we've been playing. So happy to take that offline, and I can help you walk through. If you're trying to do some streaming, I can help you walk through your setup. I'm really happy to help. Daniel, man, let's give Daniel a big round of applause. He's a nurse out there having to deal with all this shit. And so I love you, man. And thanks for all that you're doing and everyone that you work with. If you can just pass it along, we appreciate it. You're our first line of defense, and that's pretty incredible. But yeah, I'm just trying to help people that want to stream. This is going to be our reality for at least a little while, and it'd be cool to see more people be able to share their creative energy and do it with whatever gear you have. We can make it work. So just want to help. Al Rashid, totally agree. Dan's the man. I haven't seen him for years, but he's a good dude and was one of my best friends in high school. And just a selfless dude. Really, really, really good guy. Kieran, yeah, you're starting off the day in Australia. Have a swell night. I definitely will. And you have a fantastic morning. Hope to hear from you soon. I might hop in one of those virtual, those Zoom calls. Maybe we can touch base. Ralph, and yeah, I can play that song. So I think I got a couple more tunes in me. If there's anything that you guys want to hear in particular, let me know. But again, please reach out to me with anything that you need. I got like a weird bump on my head. I didn't really notice it until I see it in the camera. Anyway, sounds good, Kieran. I'll talk to you then, buddy. Ted, I miss you, my friend. I've changed a little bit, but not too much. All right, Ned, have a good night, my friend. Honestly, this sort of platform, I drug my feet at the beginning because I'm so in love with live shows. But being able to hop on here and being able to connect with people that there's no way they'd be able to come to a live show. I mean, these are folks that are all over the country and in some cases all over the world. It's a pretty amazing platform. So I see a lot of benefits in the streaming. So even when things go back to normal, I'm gonna keep doing this. I really like it. Ben Bross just joined. The real deal. My man. How's it going out in Colorado? If you're still in Colorado. I don't know how to say Colorado anymore. Are you living in your van? So Ben is building an amazing sort of travel camper van. It's the coolest thing. Lives in Colorado, and then you just went on a pretty long trip. How long was it? Tell the good folks how long it was. But okay, Ralph, I'm gonna play that song for you. And the other thing that I was about to say, but then I got a little bit distracted, is that eating curry from your couch, you lucky son of a gun. But the other thing I was going to say is also, even if it's not a question about streaming, even if you just need a friend to talk to for a little bit, I could probably use one too. These times are pretty nuts, especially for people that are used to being out and about. It's pretty hard. So mental health is huge. I can't say that enough. 3 weeks you were in that van. That's so cool. What was your favorite place, Ben, that you went to? This one goes out to Ralph. In the shade of the trees far away from the sun, there's a hidden trail no one seems to know. Except my baby as she's walking to and fro. Well, she glances at me and I whisper at her, shape of the words that I just sow. If I sing too loud, she quickly turns and goes. Copper hair falling, a name dances on my mind. Her way can't be forgotten. Doesn't mean I haven't tried. There's that line, it's crystal fine, where the stars and the moon tend to glow. So I find my baby, my wide-eyed wild mountain dove. She wanders around and she quiets every sound. The footprints that she leaves are paper thin. It's the paper that I write my stories in. Copper hair falling, her name dances on my mind. Her way can't be forgotten. Doesn't mean I haven't tried. There's that line, it's crystal fine, where the stars and the moon tend to glow. So I find my baby, my wide-eyed wild mountain dove. Ben, yeah, Kansas City, man. They got some killer barbecue. What's everyone's favorite barbecue? I might be partial to Kansas City. Brian, thanks, brother. Brian Raglow's a killer guitar player. And actually, to that point, anyone that's here watching, go check out Ben Brosh. It's not just because he's a fellow Ben. He's a killer musician out of Colorado. Fort Collins, right, technically? All right, I think I got maybe a couple more tunes in me. Again, if you like what you heard, I use the Facebook page Gage House Sessions, so facebook.com/Gage House Sessions. That's a tongue twister, essentially, because I can't say it. But anyway, if you check out that, what I was doing before all of this was basically cataloging all of the local songwriters. So we have all these amazing songwriters in the area, and I've only scratched the surface. So as soon as things get normal, we'll keep doing these sessions and then releasing videos. But in the meantime, we're going to do these sort of live sessions. So we'll have one player at a time, because that's about all we can do responsibly and make sure that we're doing everything, we're just being aware of the whole situation. But we'll have some musicians come through occasionally, and we'll just do these live sessions and sort of showcase some of the talent that Akron has, especially because a lot of these people, their worlds come to a complete standstill, which is just heartbreaking. Ben, listen to you. You need to come here all the time. Just fill the chat with just compliments. What else you got? Sweet, dimple-faced man, voice of an angelic angel. Wow, you're a sweet talker. If this camera wasn't in the way, I tell you what. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. There's a lot of other stuff you could be doing. This is a song I like to kind of end shows with pretty often, especially when it's just me by myself. This one's called Come Wind. It's kind of a special song to me. You can hear it online. I recorded it over in Kenmore, Ohio. But again, thank you so much. And please, I truly mean it. If there's anything that I can do to help anybody right now, just reach out. Even if you just need someone to, exchange stupid pictures with, or jokes, just have someone to talk to. It helped me too. Come wind, I need to talk to you. Come wind, blow by my door. I know you don't wanna hear from me. Listen once and you won't have to turn in there. And if you could take me far away from here, let me ride on open air. Twisting water, come wash over me. Twisting water, I'm dirty from my sin. And I know you don't know me a thing. With your help, I can be clean again. There's a list of things I wouldn't do, and a longer one of evil that I've done. You found it in your heart to watch over me, and I'll put to bed each and every one. Old stone, teach me how you do not move. Old stone, share your ancient ways. And if I held secret to stand strong and still, I could sing of the brighter day. When they lay broken pieces at my door, I turn and find a way to hide. And if I knew only how to plant my feet, I could do the things I never tried. Come when I need to talk to you. Come when, blow by my door. I know you don't wanna hear from me. Listen once and you won't have to anymore. Come when I need to talk to you. Come when, blow by my door. I know you don't wanna hear from me. Listen once and you won't have to anymore. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much. Again, I hope everyone's doing all right. Reach out to me if you need anything. And until then, good night, and I love you.